My neighbor always offered to walk me to my car after dark. Then one night, I left my keys inside. When I came back, he was standing in my living room. So I guess this is gonna be one of those I never thought I'd post here things, but honestly, I'm typing this from under a weighted blanket at 2:43 a.m. with a kitchen knife on the nightstand. I feel like that sets the tone. For context, I'm 26, live alone, and I've been on Reddit forever, mostly just reading, never posting. I used to scroll through r/let's not meet or r/2x chromosomes and think, damn, people go through wild stuff. Well, guess what? Now I'm one of them. I'm not looking for advice and I'm definitely not trying to be dramatic, but I need to say this out loud somewhere. Or type it. Just to make sure I'm not losing my grip on reality. This whole thing started pretty harmless. My neighbor, let's call him Kyle, seemed nice. A little awkward but polite. Helped me carry groceries once. Offered to walk me to my car a few times after dark. I said thanks, thought nothing of it. Just a neighbor being a decent human, right? Except now I keep thinking about that time he said, I always look out for the girls in this building. We gotta protect our own. And how he said it with a smile. And how his hand lingered just a little too long when he handed me my mail. And how I used to think that was just him being friendly. Until I came home and found him standing in my living room. I always thought I was pretty good at reading people. Picking up on the subtle cues, the lingering glances, the too long pauses, the way someone's smile doesn't quite reach their eyes. But Kyle? He slipped right under my radar. When I first moved into the building, Kyle was one of the first neighbors to introduce himself. He had this boy-next-door charm, messy brown hair, wire-rimmed glasses, and a wardrobe that screamed, I own multiple flannel shirts. He offered to help me carry boxes, made small talk about the weather, and even brought over a plate of cookies his mom had baked. Looking back, I never did see him with any visitors. Over the next few weeks, our interactions were friendly but brief. He'd hold the elevator door, comment on my choice of takeout, or mention a new show he was watching. Harmless stuff. Then came the offers to walk me to my car when I had late shifts. It's not safe for a woman to be alone at night, he'd say with a concerned look. I appreciated the gesture, even if it felt a tad overprotective. One evening I was juggling groceries and my phone when I dropped my keys in the stairwell. I didn't notice until I reached my apartment door. Frustrated, I retraced my steps, only to find Kyle holding them out to me. Found these on the stairs. Thought you might need them, he said with a grin. I thanked him, a bit embarrassed, and we parted ways. Fast forward a few days. I had a particularly exhausting day at work and was eager to unwind. As I approached my apartment, I noticed the door was slightly ajar. Panic set in. I pushed it open cautiously, heart pounding, only to find Kyle standing in my living room. He looked up, startled, as if I was the intruder. Your door was open, he said calmly. I thought something might have happened. I was speechless. My mind raced with questions. Why was he here? How did he get in? I always locked my door. Always. I appreciate your concern, but you need to leave, I managed to say, trying to keep my voice steady. He hesitated, looking genuinely hurt. I was just trying to help. Full story on channel. Click below.